Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back. We got the weekly developer update blog post that we are going to go through. It appears there's going to be a lot of information, not only about season 1, but about the patch next week, which I'm definitely excited about. I'm excited about season 1, but I'm certainly excited about the patch as well, because there are still tons of things that need to be fixes. But let me know in the comments, what do you think about this stuff? Are you excited about season 1? What fixes do you hope come next week? Either way, let's get into this. Hello, people in Metropolis. It's less than 2 weeks now until the release of season 1, and it certainly seems like it's dragging, which means it's almost time to refuel your jetpack, charge up your bat drone, or crack open a can of your favorite Australian lager as you dive into the new Elseworld, or a new Elseworld. First off, though, let's start with an update on the state of the game and our next patch. State of the game, we know many of you are eagerly awaiting our next patch. Yes, we certainly are, which will include many fixes and improvements to ongoing issues. This patch will be releasing on Tuesday, March 26th. Wow. We got 11 more days until the next patch. I tell you what, that's going to be, 3 weeks in a row with no patches or something like that. This better be a damn good patch. That's all I got to say. It better fix a lot of things. I know that fixing the inventory management is a far hope, but I hope they at least address it. It will include a download for season 1, which will go live on Thursday, March 28th. Additionally, we are continuing to work on back-end fixes to improve login, load-in times, and multiplayer issues. Earlier this week, we implemented a back-end fix and have already seen improvements, which we think will alleviate issues for a number of our players. For players still experiencing multiplayer or load time issues, we also recommend resetting your custom key binding and or controller layout to default. This should help reduce these issues for more players while we work on a solution for all players. This fix also includes an improvement to matchmaking, making it easier for you to find other players to join your squad in multiplayer sessions. So we are currently reading this live on stream, both on YouTube and on Twitch. And we did do some multiplayer, and we had no problem when we teamed up with 2 people. When there was only 2 people, it was fine. When we tried to do 3, we couldn't get 3 people into a squad. So that's interesting. And it's also interesting that custom key bindings might impact load time. I don't know what's going on with that, but either way, you know, hopefully it gets fixed. Now we got some build guides. Season 1 is almost here, bringing with an entirely new meta with a new character, gear, mutators, and more. But in the remaining days of Finite Crisis, there's still time to climb up those mastery levels. And we've got the perfect builds for you to get there. 3 of our favorite builds include content creators Jarv, Abrax, and Triple G have made up guides to get into Elseworld and kicking butt no matter what your mastery level is. So we still can't get on this list of very good builds and stuff. Not to say that I'm jealous, but I mean it is pretty cool that they're taking people from the community and giving them shout outs to give you builds and give the community builds. So Abrax has a video right there with Deadshot. We have King Shark with Jarv, and then we have Triple G and Harley Quinn, and then we have another one with Captain Boomerang. So all 4 characters are here, and interesting that they're all the same thumbnail. Maybe Suicide Squad did that. But either way, you know, check one of those out if you want to see. So who wants to be a Maligner? Really not sure, but chat tells me it's a thick Billy club. So kind of goes along with what we're looking at right here. So after you guys quickly deduce the DC super villain for last week's teaser, plus a couple other hints from season 1 in that video, we wanted to give you another preview of a notorious weapon coming soon. It took us a while to choose which weapon to show, but in the end, we had to tip our hat to how good this one looks. And I will have to say, I do agree. This one looks absolutely phenomenal. And so Maligner, it is a thick billy club, and maybe this is it. The teaser from last week had to do with Polka Dot Man, and I don't know if they're confirming it because that's what I said. I don't know what anybody else said, and I don't know what anybody made, but I'm gonna just assume that it was Polka Dot Man, and we will get gear for Polka Dot Man, whether it be notorious items or an infamy set or something, but that's what I'm just gonna assume. And the way they make this sound is that it does sound like there's going to be quite a few items. Now, will certain legendary items and certain legendary traits and will stats ever get boosted, which I think they should? And will they drop new legendary items? I don't want to only see notorious items and infamy items and new sets and things like that. I'm also curious what they're going to do with all of the afflictions, if they're going to boost any of the items. Obviously, with the Bane set was geared more towards one specific affliction. I do want to see other afflictions become more relevant, right? And so we'll have to see which ones or which afflictions these are going to have to deal with. Either way, though, we appreciate your patience while we work on fixes and content for Season 1. We will look forward to sharing more information in the coming weeks. See you in Elseworld, Derek and Rocksteady team. That was actually a lot shorter than I initially thought it would be by, you know, the preview of the text. So, patch not till March 26th. That's still 11 days away, which still seems like a long time with no, you know, a big gap between patches. And it does make it sound like they're only working on matchmaking and, I mean, obviously some other bugs, but matchmaking and login issues, which is important, yes, but there are certainly other things in the game that need to be addressed. Not only buffs to weapons, but inventory management and things like that also definitely need a buff. Afflictions need a buff for certain afflictions to make them relevant. Gear, be interesting to see, and all of that stuff. But the item is pretty cool. I really like this item. It looks nice. What does it say on it? Actually, looking through it, it says on the actual item, in this style. Somebody in chat helped explain what this little tag means, or this little note that's on this billy club. And he says in chat, 10 shillings and 6 pence. The Mad Hatter in Alice in Wonderland wears, as we know, the top hat. So the Mad Hatter wears, you know, the top hat, right? In Alice in Wonderland. And on the top hat is a price ticket that bears the words, in this style, 10-6. So on the top hat, I don't remember this. I haven't seen Alice in Wonderland since I think maybe the original, and I did see the new one that was made, but I don't remember this. And he also mentioned that, like I said, on this top hat, price ticket bears the words, in this style, 10-6, meaning that the hat, if ordered, would cost 10 shillings and 6 pence. So there is your explanation for that little tag that is on this, and pretty cool. I mean, I like the little clock that's ticking around it, the handle, the club, all of that stuff. Either way, though, that is going to be the blog post for this week. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. You know, if you're interested in checking out a stream, be sure you go over to Twitch or check the YouTube page, and we will, you know, be streaming over there, especially when Season 1 drops. We are streaming right now, currently, as of making this video and talking to chat about this blog post. But yeah, either way, like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all take it easy. We're out. Peace.